afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dame. We're off here to a 1 versus 1 on Holotny Ferma. Yes, indeed, Holotny Ferma. We shall be watching on the left-hand side here Tristan fighting for the Soviet Union for the glory of Comrade Stalin. Taking the lead here for the 120th Rifle Corps, tasked with breaking through this village held by Germans under the command of Increase, forming up the Kampfgruppe Wolf. And we've got here assault support, fortified armor, and mobile defense versus Tristan with shock rifles, shock army, and shock motor. Most shocking, in particular, since he's got 2 shock tower bulletins as well, one for less suppression, one for increased accuracy. On increase, it's basically infantry bulletins as well to increase firepower onto grenadiers. Noting, by the way, though, he actually starts out with an MD42 there. That's a notably rarer move to see there from the Wehrmacht. Why they're being secured by Tristan, so both players actually wiring off a bit here and there. It seems interesting. And using the MD4 to secure the point there. So not moving on to the minute fuel. Interesting as well. Got guys there around, got plenty of concepts here for Tristan. Point there being secured, point there. Players heading north and south. In that regard, pretty standard. And we've got here being wired off as well, taking no chances. Denying as much cover as possible here. Tristan seeks to transform this battleground into something that more favours him. And here we got more barbed wire going up. Though in this case it's a bit more an interesting pattern. I'm not entirely sure why there. I mean, it mostly just makes moving a bit more difficult, I suppose, but beyond that I don't really see much logic to it there from Increase's perspective. We've got more barbed wire up there. We've got the MB14 right, we've got the Grenadiers there, we've got another Grenadier unit there. 3 conscripts so far for Tristan, no upgrades. Just stuck there, 3 conscripts, of course he's busy with other things like laying down barbed wire and cursing capitalism. There you go, MD42 covering the pioneers advance against conscripts opening up in return. Going to need smart to move, or maybe he's just basically keeping them guard here to protect versus any direct move here versus the cut-off point, which will certainly make things a bit more difficult for Increase. Tristan troops are continuing on their advance. He's still not doing anything. He's actually floating a bit of manpower, so it's Increase. And there we go, though. We got another gunner squad on the way for Increase. Nothing from Tristan, though. Nothing from Tristan. North, though, is largely Soviet, and there we go, we got Molotovs on the way. Molotovs. Conscripts there run off. Gonna do something like can there to deal with them. With their K9 hit case, the German rifle of choice. More barbed wire going up here. Looks like he might make it more difficult overall just to approach the point, also retreat from it. Not bad. Tristan still throwing a bit of manpower there, but there we go, we got the Molotovs up, the Frangibles of Doom. There you go, almost got the cut-off points wired off completely. He's a bit lacking in troops, they're a bit far away to support. He could immediately move up an MD42 to cover there, and that in fact mightn't be an idea there for Increase. And there we go, packing it up. Ooh dear, being pushed there. He might not be able to do enough fast enough. There we go, we got the conscripts darting in. And there we go, Molotov away. There we go, the MD4. Oh my god! Did that MD crew soak in? That was quite horrible. And there we go, another Molotov. More death, more incendiary, horrifying damage. And there we go, the entire crew wiped out there. So rapidly, so horrifically. You got another guy. Oh, he's climbing up all the guns and running straight into the Molotov. He's actually leaving some of them in the fire, and there we go! Oh my god! This is terrible! And retreats right through it! But those Molotovs took a harsh toll here on the German forces. 6 men lost to the flames. Like to make a nice company up. Looks like he's, there we go, grabbing that MD42 to ensure it does not fall into communist hands. Communist moving out. Like to make a nice company going up here for Increase. We also got support weapon company up for Tristan with a mortar arriving there. So pretty early mortar there for Tristan. Interesting, a bit rare to see that kind of play in a 1 versus 1, but not necessarily bad. Could prove to be quite lethal there. Could also allow, of course, to lay down smoke screens on the MD42, which could certainly also be quite a valuable tool. So there's certainly a few options there. Certainly a few options. Question is, of course, what we go for here from the light mechanized company. Scout car, half-track, Panzer Grenadier. Or are you worried about some kind of swift vehicular rush? And will thusly get some Pack 40s out. There we go, got light machine guns going up there for the Grenadier. Leichtes Maschinengewehren. Die besten Maschinengewehren. There we go, got some sandbags going up here. Forming a fighting position here. By the way, not a bad choice at all. Particularly if you consider you've come from here, there's going to be only negative cover. In fact, due to the bar, why it's even going to be tricky for here for Increase to make a move forward. So it's overall actually a pretty solid position there by Tristan on his sandbag fighting position. It's certainly something some certain players neglect, but in the right position, they can make quite a difference for your engagements. Meanwhile, though, increases his territorial holdings up north. MG42 covering up things here. Sandbags being built up. Meanwhile, we got another force heading southwards. 251 half-track on the way for Increase. Mittlere Schützenpanzerwagen. Jürgen went down there on the road. Got Conscripts heading north there. Change of the line up here with the light machine gun. And we got the mortar here bombarding as well. In support of the motherland. We got a Maxim out here as well. So nice bit of combined arms there for Tristan. We got the 251 out for Increase. Conscripts there suffering light losses to the light machine gun. As round after round goes through the open windows. Panzer Grenadiers running up here for Increase though. Grenadiers could do with a reinforcement. The half-track could secure that. Take care of it. Conscripts getting in and out there, not entirely sure what game they're playing. Maybe a deadly game of peekaboo. I hope you don't see me. There you go, Grenadiers quickly forced away there with the promise of incendiary death. And we got the 251 moving up here slowly. Mortify going down with the Grenadiers moving support. Interesting enough, you did not move the half-track immediately down there to reinforce. That could have been done, I think. Mortar crew falling back, realising there's absolutely nothing to support them. Well done there, well done there. Field gun on the way to probably deal with the half-track, but also future mechanised meaningless from Increase. As Increase will seek to increase his presence on the field. We got Shock Rifle, by the way, here for Tristan. Shock Rifle, IS-2s, KV-8s, and of course Shock Troopers. I mean, Shock Troopers overall would of course be the least of the surprises from Tristan. Though so far, not a single shock trooper has been called in. Not a single shock trooper. And mine went off there, heavily damaging the half-track. Rather unfortunate state there. Panzer Grenadier moving forwards. Well, fun fact, most Panzer Grenadiers were not equipped solely with assault rifles. In fact, that was a much rarer sort of, well, table of organisation, if you will, which only really sort of became more common in the very late stages of the war. In fact, what would have been more common would have been sort of more similar to the Orbals would have done. Now, for the Orbal Common West, that is, well, riflemen with some machine guns to support them, except they just generally had more light machine guns than regular Grenadiers. I mean, you took a, well, regular Grenadier squad, about 8 to 10 men. I mean, they'd had one light machine gun, some rifles, a submachine gun, so on. For the Panzer Grenadiers, it would have been 2 light machine guns. That's overall increasing the amount of firepower they could bring. So, little fun fact there, little fun fact. Pack 40 there on the way. Conscripts here, slowly bleeding out, not having a fun day. Field guns setting up, they're not really going to do much, having ordered only to target infantry. And not only infantry, in fact, only tanks. Silly Dane. But the Panzers here having a nice picnic up north, no one bothering with them. Half-track still doing repair. We got the MG4 coming here and quickly putting a stop to the Indians and mining up. They've got a nice mine up here as well. So good job there by Tristan, mining up wherever possible. Another upgrade towards here, apparently figuring his opponent might set up some troops there. I mean, in that regard, it does have a slight tendency, of course, also pretty much giving up. Okay, if he's expecting someone there, pop a rifle grenade, he'll likely hit something there. It does serve it a bit as an indicator where he might park his troops. So in that regard, you know, he might have wanted to place it a bit more over here rather than straight up here. So that could have been a consideration there, sort of for future players. Panzer Grenadier could move forward. They could actually go for the fuel point or something there. We've got the maximum covering here though. Go for the fuel point down south. And noting by the way, the increase is already notably behind his opponent. After move straight into the line of fire, the field gun there, 76mm shell going straight through there, and an anti-tank grenade. I don't think there'll be any survivors. The main gun destroyed, but not much longer to go. And there we go, another anti-tank grenade. He did get the conscripts though, so that's actually not a bad situation there, I think, for increase of the loss of the half-tank will certainly hurt. And we do see some shock troops then arriving in return. Oh, scheisse, Grenadiers got wiped out, and a light machine gun there dropped for Tristan to use. That's definitely, on the other hand, going to hurt a lot more. In particular, that gains specialty. That's definitely going to be a huge thorn in increase's side unless he can quickly put a stop to that. The Panzer Grenadiers finally get some move on again. And there you go, Shock Troops about to give some Grenadiers a bit of a nasty surprise. They've still got the mortar bombarding though so far, has yet to sort of really make a single kill. There you go, Shock Troops moving in. Grenadiers opening up, popping a light and grabbing there towards them. Bit of troops there hanging about.
Ambush camouflage now available.
Bunker up for healing. For increase. Got the pioneers hiding down here. I mean, he could pull them back. I suppose he could try and lay on the S-mine field right here. That would try to make it a bit harder there for Tristan to move down there. But so far, increase has managed to increase his territorial holdings and overall gain a bit more map there. Further Grenadiers on the way. He could consider taking up. He's still at the second tier. Getting for some regular armor might benefit him. I mean, he's got the 163 fuel, so he could, for example, rise, I think, for maybe a Stug or a Flak Panzer, which could actually do him quite well there versus Mr. Tristan. So far, there's no sign if Tristan's going to play solely for the doctrinal armor, or if he will go for some quick and medium armor. I mean, that could certainly be a good idea. But again, you know, there's always someone who's going to try it. Now again, they might be taking measure of each other to see what the other will do before they either each commit to whatever plan. Conscripts being rushed off. Logging in the light machine gun all the way. Shock troops continuing their southern path. There we got an MG42 coming here. A nice pursuit. Got the Grenadiers as well. Still no take up from there. And we've got fortified armor. That's been ages since we've seen that one. Fortified armor.
We have the point.
That's an interesting choice. I mean, I suppose in a sense, I mean, if you imagine, you know, most soldiers go for, still to a certain extent, for, you know, the IS-2 or the late game doctrinal armor. I mean, I suppose going for fortified armor to get an elephant then to counter that could work out a bit, though it's certainly have its risk. But then again, if properly utilised, would certainly lock down Tristan rather rapidly, and his IS-2s would certainly find themselves deeply limited. But at the same time, it does feel a bit like madness. But of course, we'll have to see if it works out. I mean, if it does work out, it doesn't really matter, because then the madness works. But it is a madness where you can see the logic behind it, but it is notably risky. And it does to a certain extent then basically depend on him being able to hold up for long enough to sort of not lose enough to ensure that the elephant still makes sense once it arrives. And not get caught off by, say, something quick and nasty like, say, a rushing up KV-8, which could then rather cause increase some problems. Hansels here taking up north under fire from the conscripts. Might want to get into light cover here. Into Deckung, Menea. Defined Kont.
The hard part will be keeping it.
Good part of it there from the Grenadiers versus the conscripts at the church. Oh dear, Panzers here being outmaneuvered and surrounded here by conscripts. And there we go. Increase realizes quickly what needs to be done and orders them to retreat. Not going to waste men on that kind of engagement, which was clearly senseless. So nice judgment there. Got Tristan, they're still sort of trying to prod southwards, sneaking down a single unit here and there, but it seems like the majority of the pressure now being northwards. And again, a rocket grenade here. Increase very much prompt with his rocket grenades wherever possible here, versus Tristan, which force at the same time does limit his chance of getting down mines, which again might be a nick, considering he's going to play for the Doctrine armor himself. I mean, cellar mines might be necessary. Oh, we do have some there. So clearly Increase is not taking that many chances. There you go, smoke grenade. Nice move there, basically also allowing them to quickly sort of cross a long amount of terrain and get out of there quicker. Not too badly done there by Tristan. Though I suppose you could also use the mortar to lay down a smoke barrage to cover things up, but I suppose didn't figure that was... Oh! Rocket grenade there connecting. Been having a bit of a hard luck there with his mortars. Not a single kill inflicted so far. Mentioned I've not really, I think, tried to bombard anything, in particular not the MD crew. Increase now going for a 2-2-1 scout car. Considering it's 16 minutes into the game, it does feel a bit, how should I put it, late. A bit awkward. Still not a single kill. I mean, it's doing some damage, but it's not really killing anything. Oh! Wiped out a Pack 40 there. Nice execute there by Tristan. No, the conscripts might get wiped. Oh, never mind. A full incendiary barrel is going down there to support things, seeing some more infantry moves in. I suppose you could have tried holding that long enough to get the conscripts to arrive, then could have merged with them. I mean, allowing the more veteran, like machine gun conscripts, to remain on the battlefield, but it looks like Tristan judged that was not worth it. But we do have the 2-2-1 here, straight into the conscripts. Yeah, they have anti-tank grenades, which rather, I think, renders a bit pointless. Tragically so, and there we go, the 2-2-1 had a very, very brief lifespan now on the battlefield. A bit of a tragic waste there for Increase. Still getting ground up north. Constantly rushing out troops. Less so here for Tristan, who's a bit more occupied with things at the front line at the moment.
We are ready to go, comrades.
But managed to cut off Increase there from his fuel supply in the south. Not badly done. Then there goes shock troopers, just charging straight into the bit risky using that much infantry, in particular the Panzer on these, but in this case it works out nicely. Gebalterladung there, straight on the shock troopers, force them out into the open. They're going to do so. Very close shave there for them. The Phalanx Panzer come firing now on the way for Increase. Stubby gun there. Same gun was actually used on half-tracks and some heavy armoured cars to basically sort of form cannon teams for infantry support for lighter units. So a little fun fact there. Straight for the conscripts. Slaughtering them with high explosive shells in the name of the Reich.
Supply sector under attack.
Charging him with that Panzer IV. We got the field gun here, trying to set up by setting up, taking the path, but the previous 8 down mine there pays off quite grandly there for Tristan as it immobilizes the, or damages the Panzer IV's engine. Oh dear, oh dear. Placing it right on the mine. Had that Panzer IV gotten off a good hit, that could really cost some problems there for Tristan. Take out the Panzer running straight into the mine instead. Ach nein, mein leg! Yeah, we get it. You stepped on a mine. Now shut up.
This is ours. We are losing supplies to the enemy. Enemy contact! Soldiers, engineers ready. AT gun ready. Comrade! It is now under our
Point there being secured.
awaiting command.
No taking up. It seems very much like he's just playing for it. And again, then he's basically going to use the command tank for a bit there. I mean, again, versus a player who goes for doctrinal armor, play fully like Tristan, as it seems it could work off. We got a second half track there on the way though for Increase and for Deutschland. MD4 troops though remains to cover the terrain. Conscripts moving ahead, and there we go. We got more units moving in there. Straight trying for Grenadiers. Do manage to spoil the mine laying there. The incident have been absolutely no attempt at demo charges though from Tristan. Command tank fit for the fight again. Fit, right. And again another assault here, but this time the MD-42 is prepared and the conscripts only making to cow. You've got mortified them, you've got the maximum here, planting a bit of a obstacle for the MD-42 to remain in the book. And the extended period of time. And there we go. KV-8 for not increase, but Tristan. KV-8. Pack 40 meter top there, apparently one stolen there from increase, which is definitely bad. Definitely very bad. MD-42 then a bit of trouble, needs to retreat it. Increase, needs to retreat it. Rückzug. Even the Pioneers here are getting outmatched heavily there by the shock troopers. We've got the KV moving in and burns the MD-42 crew to a crisp. While the Panther 4 command tank launches ineffectively shell after shell there against the thick frontal armour of the KV-8. Oh, one shot went through. There we go. We got a pack 40. Nice to set up there. Maybe the command tank acts as bait. Another shot went down there, and we do see the KV-8 falling down there to half health. A small victory for increase, though, albeit very small. Meanwhile, looking forward to Maxims, field guns. Panther 4 there takes a nice hit, though thanks to the defensive bonus it got in friendly territory, it does take less damage from the presence of the Pack 40. Panther 4 they almost got, I think, our max machine gun crew. More Pioneers arriving to replace the ones lost tragically there to Tristan's forces. Quick grenade there, but this might actually get them! Ah, scheisse! Might have pushed his luck a bit too far. And it looks like the half-tank here base just to reinforce troops at the front line. Which also works.
Yes, comrade.
He's still some time off though from a elephant, whereas for Tristan he's getting very close to the IS-2. There is though one slight problem for Tristan. He's got too many troops. And the KV-8 now in fact have tipped his hand a bit too far. On one hand it's certainly giving an advantage, but on the other hand he can't get the IS-2 now, which actually allows increase to get closer to the elephant without having to worry about well getting run down by an IS-2. Guys, they're burned horribly alive.
The people and workers of the Soviet Union.
Panzer Grenadier slowly creeping forwards down south. Support teams here rather exposed, but we do note there's certainly a larger force here for Tristan. But again, as we've previously just mentioned, it does have some slight issues there for Tristan and some strategic, well, problems. So the question is, how will Tristan deal with this and what will increase do? Will he sense what's going on? Will he just slowly roll his way towards the elephant tank destroyer? Because once that happens on the field, in particular, I think due to this map, the elephant might actually stand a decent chance there versus the IS-2, which is certainly a slow thing as well, in which case the elephant will certainly have a chance under the right circumstances. And there's completely outmaneuvered by Tristan.
We have it.
But gaining back most of the territory here, also gaining the victory point advantage versus increase once more. More Grenadiers on the way for increases, definitely bleeding out a bit there. He's got the fuel, he's almost got the manpower now, just needs the experience to gain one more command point. Then he can call in the Schwerer Panzerjäger. Aus die Schwerer Panzerjägerabteilung 653. Which I believe was in part actually Austrian, fun fact there. Just waiting. Just going to speed this up just a wee bit. There we go, customer hit. Oh, close to the anti-tank man, but not quite there, not quite there. Pack 40 firing. Conscripts almost wiped as well. Wiped, in fact, their machine gun fire, wrecked down the last survivor. KV escaping, very close to the elephant tank destroyer. Almost got it, almost got the KV-8. Command tank there rolling about, getting up behind here. We got a field gun there. Looks like Tristan there might have gotten a bit too eager. Moving his field gun when he shouldn't have, and there we go. Elephant is available. IS-2 though, able to be called in at the same time though. So almost simultaneously called in. He just needs the manpower though. He just needs the manpower just a minute more. An increase can call in the heavy tank side. KV-8 though about to burst into flames. Field gun crew are about to burst into, well, sacks of meat. Have been, well, shot to pieces. And there we go. Elephant tank destroyer summoned forth. Down south there we got another minor engagement. Looks like the Germans here are winning out. The Panzer grenadiers taking their toll. And there you go. Command tank no trouble. Needs to pull back. Pop smoke. Pop smoke. There we go, KV-8 down. Then he's been caught there, mate. Tried to Panzerfaust it. And there you go, the Elephant tank destroyer has been mobilized. And there we go, and he even got the Panzerfaust there to penetrate the frontal armor of the IS-2, damaging the engine. Can he pursue with the Elephant? Oh, Church is on fire. Church is on fire. Elephant rumbling forwards like a behemoth from another time. Surprising the mortar crew there, but not quite actually doing anything besides maybe tickling Ivan a bit with a machine gun. Church collapses. Large conscript assault there. Rifle grenade does take out a bit there, but still there are many left. And they've got a light machine gun. Though I think he ends up retreating. Ends up retreating. Molotovs there locked at the grenadiers. Centre wise, looks like it increases, not pushing forwards. No apologies, up north. Some lighter action.
The enemy is reduced to 200 points.
Shot to popping a smoke grenade. Nicely done, nicely done. And there go IS-2 ending up straight from both the Pack 40 and the Elephant. He could use target weak point there. And there we go. Target's a weak point in Safyasat. I don't know anywhere. And there you go. IS-2 stand right in front of the Pack 40 and Elephant. And it gets abandoned. Too bad that right now increased base has nothing to secure with. Otherwise, I think he could easily make a run for it. Nat grabbed it and got no way because there'd be very little here from to knock it. But looks like instead, though, he's wrecking himself. If Deutschland can have it, no one shall have it. Command tank continuing its reign of destruction down south, getting almost 30 kills there. Ooh, Veggie 2 Pack 40 about to get flanked here. And there we go. Another shot there, another shot. No, he dies up in front of it. Not entirely sure there what increase was thinking, but we do see that into here. Tristan are applied. A field gun here. Ooh, might have been that. They caused it to pull back there. Got an MG40 here, clear that as well. Increase definitely to get that. Things are going to make more equal here now. In fact, we note here there's been a huge drop in Tristan's force size. And the Panzer is now just going through the rest. Quick Badeladnung. Straight into the Maxim. Almost getting the entire unit and almost reaching Veteran 3 at the same time. Meanwhile, the rest of the Panzerwaffe has fallen back here for the time being to allow increase to repair it. Which is certainly a wise choice. You got more telemines there, by the way. Increase certainly taking no chances here with an Elephant on the field. He wants to minimize the chance of it basically being rushed and outmaneuvered. And a telemine would certainly fit in that description. Exchanging machine gun fire here, but the conscripts with that machine guns at the building do have the advantage here, I think. You got Pack 40 there, firing at the building. Even the Elephant is trying to join in and basically causing the entire thing to collapse. But so far, this not very impressive wooden structure is turning out to be surprisingly durable here versus German anti-tank gun fire and tank destroyer fire. Northern victory point being secured. Panzer 4 rushing ahead, and there we go. We got another IS-2 here though. Tristan had managed to build up enough fuel, but that's about it after. Oh, hits a mine, command tank damaged. pop smoke. Meanwhile, though, blasting at the conscript, trying to get them. We got the Pack 40 other flying away with good shots. Looks like there is a script there with the Panzer IV. But we do note here now there's a slight problem here with Tristan strategy in the longer term. He probably wasn't expecting the Elephant in that regard. He just didn't get any fuel catches, and now, well, already one IS-2 rapidly went down. He might soon experience another one here if he gets caught in the wrong position here by the Elephant. You got focus sight here on the Elephant tank destroyer. Might want to pull a bit away there from the tiller mine so he doesn't end up getting his own tracks blown off in case that mine gets hit by something. Bit of a large engagement here. Sensor cooling down for the time being. Victory points are definitely here the advantage of Tristan. More lightest machine gun here versus the country. They got the IS-2 blast with 122mm high explosive shells. Tearing unfortunate grenadiers apart. Quite there. IS-2 falling back. For the time being, as the Panzer IV gets ready for the next engagement. No taking out from increase. Again, he seems very confident in what he's got at the moment. Certainly, Veteran 3 Panzer Grenadier is always something to be confident in, as they do possess quite the notable lethality. Got quite a bit of munitions here floating for increase. He could consider, or Tristan, he could consider some mines, demo charges, or suppose an incendiary artillery barrage in the right place. The MD-42, they're still lost. He's not really recovered it, and looks like here the Russians are about to recover it for the glory of Comrade Stalin. This machine gun has now been eliminated. The glory of the Soviet peoples. Up north, though, Panzer IV assault here with infantry support is quickly clearing up the Maxim there. Though we got a second Maxim providing cover here, and he's stopping the part of the assault. While the IS-2 rushes forwards. Shot went off in the Panzer IV again. Defensive territory bonus there, decreased damage done. But overall, Tristan is doing his best to basically push increase away from the victory point and gain, and he wants to keep pushing that advantage, in particular now that the Elephant tank destroyer could very well risk giving him quite the headache in the form of high velocity 88mm shell. We actually did see service with 3 different tank destroyers and the King Tiger during the war. There was the Elephant, the Nashorn, and the Jagdpanther. The Nashorn being the first one, much more soft-skinned. Then came the Elephant, and then there was finally the Jagdpanther, which largely saw action only on the Western Front. But was certainly the most effective of the designs around, with a tank around an 88mm gun. The most mobile, certainly. Trying to shoot through the trees. Panzer IV command tank forced back. The IS-2 running into the north. We've got the Elephant here ready out to cover against any armoured movement. Then he's charging in, but second he stopped him with the MD-42 inside the building. Quick rough grenade here. 2 rough, and there we go, the building gets wiped, the tyre structure collapses, entombing the MD-42 for future archaeologists to find. And there we go, one hit down against the IS-2 from the Elephant, tank destroyer. Can't charge straight into the light machine gun, the Grenadiers do have to fall back, these to the half track for some reinforcements. Mortify, they're doing what they can here. Gaining Veteran 2, 5 kills now, so now it's actually getting somewhere there. Pack 40 creeping forwards in an attempt here to maybe get the half track. The Panzerwagen. Engineers, they're moving straight into the Panzer Grenadiers and the command tank. The assault is unsurprisingly total annihilation. Things are tensing a bit here. But so far, increase maintains a larger force and getting damage on the command tank. Heavily damaged, Pioneers are needed to repair, and we've got the IS-2 rushing forwards down south. Elephant gets off another hit. IS-2 down to half health. He's moving in, I think, but he needs to disable focus sight. He wants to hunt down the IS-2 before it puts the command tank out of commission. In particular, the command tank currently does not benefit from the defensive territory bonus because, well, it's in neutral territory. There we go, Elephant rushing forwards. Focus sight no longer needed. Feldpanzerwagen kaputt. And there we go, Veteran to 1. Enemy Panzer has engaged us. There we go, Tort. Grenadiers need to fall back. And another command tank immediately rush forwards here by increase to replace the one lost. Models on the Pack 40 crewed by the conscript. There we go, the half tech goes down. A shot right through the Indian block, left the entire thing a burning mess. Looks like the Maxim there might be forced to vacate the premises, as the Panzer IV has arrived in with an eviction notice in the form of high explosive shells. And now, all of a sudden, Tristan is going for a tank-heavy battalion command. I can't help but feel at this stage of the fight, he might not quite cut it. I mean, earlier he might be able to outmaneuver the tank destroyer there, but at this stage he's going to have to play with it cautiously, build up enough T-34s so they can that way rush it by the same time with the telemines about. It's not really going to be that effective, so I do feel like there's a notable risk there for Tristan at this stage, and again, it's probably because again he had fuel casualty again. The Elephant was clearly not within his plans. Then again, I think for most players, an Elephant is about as much within their plans as a Mouse tank destroyer. Difference being the Elephant is not Mouse tank destroyer, but heavy tank. But the only difference being the Elephant's actually in the game. So there you go. We got some S mines down there. Command tank moving in. T-3476 are arriving. The conscripts with the light machine gun definitely done a bit of damage there. They got 26 kills. Not really a lot that matches that with the Germans, even the Grenadiers with the light machine gun. The only thing that gets close is the Panzer Grenadier. Another rifle grenade there. Oh, striking straight on the Pack 40. Getting the crew. Right here, that would actually be a good opportunity for the Panzer 40 rush forward to clear it out, maybe in wreck the anti-tank and get it back. Panzer Grenadiers trying to the north. We've got the mortar crew there setting up and getting out. More rifle grenade there, almost getting the Maxim crew as well. It seems like they've kind of forgotten about. Oh no, the mortar crew bugged up there. It was a purposeful retreat, but oh no, it's been set up in a poor position for some reason. That's messing up the pathing. Oh, poor Tristan. That was just, kind of sad. But oh well. At this stage, you can't help but feel it wouldn't really matter if it was there or not. I mean, I suppose there's a chance he might still pull something out, but it's going to come down to the victory points. I suppose in that regard. Interesting enough, he's got tons of munitions right now, but he's doing nothing at all to sort of use it to again do anything to gain even a little slight advantage and slow down, increase even a bit, Wipe some units with a demo charge, incendiary barrages forming a bit away, buy some time. But so far that does not seem to apparently enter into Tristan's equations here versus increase. But the T-34 certainly presents a more difficult prey for the Elephant tank destroyer, as it is much more fast and much more nimble here than the cumbersome Elephant Schwerer Panzerjäger.
The enemy is taking our territory.
South, largely looks like Tristan's pulling all of his efforts now towards the north to clear out of any Krauts and Fritzes. There we go, the Elephant got off a hill hit there versus the T-34 that comes on fire here from the Pack 40 again. Those Pack 40s definitely proved to be quite the thorn in the side here of increase. Point here being secured. Maxim rushing forwards. T-34 in dire need of repairs here, but so far Tristan's got a lack of engineers, so they are moving up there, whatever is left. And there you go, command taking ahead, they're clearing out the Maxim. Pack 40 we hit just to block. I mean, that could be a bit risky actually here for increase. You could very much risk it falling into the hands of the Russians, giving Tristan then more anti-tank as his reactive crew problem here for the Elephant as it would be Pack 40, and Pack 40 certainly would be the ones that have the least problems. 29 kills there. 27. Looks like they finally outdone the conscripts there with the light machine gun. There we go, the T-34-6 being repaired. Aerial reconnaissance going in, probably getting an idea where things are. We're getting a better sight of the field. Cutting off the field, good job. No, never mind, apparently not. He's trying to flank in, and that's not bad either. Nice little northern assault here, well executed by Increase. They're spotted here by the tank. Pack 40's in a lot of trouble. And White. Well, that should open up here for the element to move up to cover the centre. Maybe get another shot there at the T-34-76. Now we got incendiary barrages going down. On the building down here, potentially lighting on fire, but not getting the victory point there. The victory point advantage is still here, notably to the advantage of Increase. Speaking this up a bit again. Infantry charging forward to the machine guns galore. Shock troopers where the elephant really can't do much.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
So rolling back slowly, slowly. Rushing for the southern victory point, where there are the least defences and the least defenders. In fact, there's absolutely no one there. Oh! Straight from the Pack 40 again, anti-tank unit going off. This is not looking good here for the command tank. Not looking good at all. Almost got the command tank there. Trying to deal with the infantry. And the elephant's just watching on. You know, Heinz, maybe we should help 9 Vidgard orders. Also, we have absolutely kind, high explosive shells at the moment.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Another command tank called in there most callously by Increase. Meanwhile, the Panzers here making very short work there. The conscript quick molds there. 37 kills.
Resistance! Taking fire!
Another flank there. Good job, good job. You got the Panther 4 command tank charging through the T-34-76. He's just basically slowly being repaired. 28 there. They definitely lag behind the Panther. Another anti-tank grenade. But might this be the final hurrah there for the conscripts? Will the Panther 4 command tank avenge all the lost Germans and all the lost command tanks? No, he ignores it. He instead tries to deal with the engineers. You got shock troops moving ahead. They might try and get the field gun. Tanks are moving ahead. T-34 flanking about there. Wiping out the unit. More kill, but there you go. The T-34 is getting free target practice on the command tank. I'm guessing it increases feeling supremely confident he can't lose at this stage. They just basically need to sort of cause unreasonable casualties to Tristan to break his fight to will to fight. My apologies there. A bit late at the moment, a bit late as a recording.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Also, I've been recording a lot lately, so again, my apologies there. A field gun out.
The sector is at risk.
Speeding this up a bit again.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
And again, that lag of energies and part again, or having passed all that is basically also the reason I'm speeding up here. And also no mid-game analysis. My sincere apologies, but had to cast, for example, for the entire holiday period in a couple of days. That does create a bit of weariness, but there we go. Mines will be clearing up the field there. And we got more mines. He's really worried now about the T-34-76 basically catching the elephant tanks off guard, and that's certainly more likely to do so than the IS-2 again. A well-handled IS-2 could probably also pull it off. That shouldn't be a lot more risky, but then with all the telemines about, it'd probably not happen. Certainly not from the north at the very least. 82 of the Panthers might almost get wiped out. Scheiße. Run, Fritz. Run. Carry on your squad's legacy. A Panther 4, no, he actually went for support armor core now. I think that's a bit bloody late there. Straight in front of the elephant there, straight in front. Almost 52 there. Pack 40 fires, shot bounces off, and then we'll go regular Panzerkampfwagen 4.
Enemy is about to defeat us. We
10
have
points
only
left.
1 point remaining.
As they're getting off rifle grenade versus the ensconced conscripts. Only 2 survivors who quickly move elsewhere. As the T-34 moves up to take over the position. But we got a Panther for arriving, which might turn the tides. And finally seal the deal for Deutschland. And there we go. T-34-76 there, cooked apart. And he's getting a command tank more. That, I think, is the 4th command tank. He's got more command tanks than that regular tanks. Reconnaissance overflight. Continue battleship catching the grenadiers. Looks like, oh, he's not paying attention. They're just burning up horribly. What are you doing, Increase? They were good soldiers.
Shock troops here.
Shot there. Killed Dimitri.
Conscripts here.
Well, might as well speed up. And there we go. Game over. A loss there for Tristan. A victory for Increase. In this case, is again the sort, you know, Soviet play for late game armor got countered in this case by a much more unlikely thing, by a heavy tank destroyer with the doctrinal kind as well. It was a bit risky, and again, either side would also suffer it, and either player gone for some earlier non-doctrinal armor. But both went for, in that case, Increase with the fortified armor had the advantage over Tristan, in part because Tristan clearly wasn't expecting the first time around. It basically suffered some heavy loss, immediately losing an IS-2, which all hurt him a lot. And he hadn't prepared for the longer term with fuel cache, in which case, slowly but surely, Increase got the advantage. I think Increase could have finished it off faster, a bit more aggressive, but overall, at a certain point, their victory was his. Since Tristan basically kept doing the same thing over and again. And in terms of maneuverability and maneuvering overall, Increase was stronger. He kept flanking several times, whereas Tristan was a bit more of a brute force character, which overall also gave Increase a bit more of an advantage there. Also good use of half-tracks and mines. That was also definitely one thing Tristan was lacking: mines and demo charges. He basically filled up munitions, but could be used, I think, a lot more effectively and more actively versus Increase. So that was also something there I feel went slightly wrong. But at the same time, Increase it, I think, throw away a few too many packs there to Tristan plus the MD42, and that could affect him harshly had things got slightly differently. So, I mean, a bit of admonition there. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay and provide feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers. Thank you all for watching, and see you another time. Bye.